Hi, my name's Ian O'Brien, and this is an answer to somebody's guitar learning question. Now, the question for this week is, which is the best thumb position for playing guitar? Okay, now, if you like this kind of thing, these question and answer, wherever you are on the internet, just come over to Guitar Learning Questions on Facebook. It's a Facebook group, and ask to join. I'll let you straight in, and you'll be able to ask your own questions as well and have them answered on video. Okay, so the question for this week: what's the best thumb position for guitar? Now, the person who asked this was saying, would it be with your thumb laying down across the neck, or would it be more of an upright position? And actually, there isn't a one-size-fits-all answer to this that suits everybody in all applications of guitar. But what I'm going to say is I'm going to give you the best answer for a beginner who's playing open chords, okay? And then I'm going to explain a bit more about it. So the best position, if you're down this way actually, it's a little bit harder to have something to push against for your fingers to actually fret the chords, okay, if your thumb's laying down this way. So it can be difficult, especially with something like a G. It's better to have your thumb actually behind your fingers to have some kind of give. So not laying too far down, okay, but if our thumb on the other extreme is actually upright, okay, that actually causes a problem here with our wrist being kicked out, okay, into a curved position. Now, the more curved your wrist is, the less freedom of movement you have in your fingers. So that's something we want to avoid, and we avoid that by, of course, straightening our wrists, and that brings our thumb into a position that's actually in between the two ones you mentioned. So the best position for beginners playing their open chords or Django chords is to be down the end of the neck, okay, but not flat on and not totally upright. To have a straight wrist, there's a straight line that runs through my arm, through my wrist, through my hand, through my thumb, okay, and from there on. Now, in terms of the position on the back of the neck, okay, you don't have to be in the exact center, but what I would recommend is being between the center and the top, okay, somewhere there in order to push against behind your fingers, okay. Now, you will have seen more advanced players have their thumbs quite high up, even over the top, to do specific things, block strings and also fret notes. For a beginner, I would recommend not doing that. Keep your thumb relatively on the back of the neck, but it can be a bit higher, it can be in the middle. Not down here isn't a great idea either, okay? What we're eventually aiming for is to have quite a mobile and supple position, because your fingers are going to move all over the neck of the guitar, and your thumb, we want to train our thumbs to kind of follow and be in a good position to allow our fingers to do what they need to do. So that comes a little bit later, but my point is there isn't a solid fixed position. The thumb is agile and is able to move around. For a beginner, at an angle, back of the neck, not too far over, not too far down, is exactly what I would recommend, okay? And that will help you use the strength you need to hold the wires down, the strings, but also to not have your wrist in a position that inhibits your finger movement. Anyway, that's about the size of it. So I've been Ian O'Brien. This is Guitar Learning Questions. Let me know how you get on.